Welcome back. How is everybody? Oh, how's everybody doing today? I need to join my VC. I'm gonna grab a Dr. Peppy for the road. By the road, I mean the chair, and by the chair, I mean the person sitting in the chair. And by person sitting in the chair, by that, I mean me. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. I'm funny. I know that looked weird, but I swear I'm pulling out a knife to open my soda. And I didn't want to pull out a knife on my stream, so it just looked like I whipped out, not so safe for work item. But alas, I guess it really wasn't safe for work because it's a knife. But to that I say, oh, Bo, and if I were gay, no, I swear I'm straight, I make the fella say, oh, Bo, oh, Bo, Bo. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. Perfect. Let's go see what is on the agenda for today. I found a new way on how to do the counters. I have no idea. This is not what I wanted at all. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. I am so ridiculously hungry right now. It's just fog. It's just fog. Oh boy, it's just fog. I'm pretty sure it's always snowing in Philadelphia. I mean, it's always sunny. No? It has to be snowing, right? Am I just not allowed to hunt this today? It's not snowing. What? It is not snowing. Yeah, I don't... I thought it always had to snow. Okay, it's snowing here. I don't think I can do anything though, right? No! It's not snowing. Oh wow, so I'm gonna now have to check if it's snowing. Because I can't even hunt. That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna like reset my game. That's really weird. It's not snowing. It always snows. Wow. That's not good. I mean, it is like the dead of summer, but like I'm so taken aback. It's not. It's not snowing at all. That is an F. Well, okay then. That's insane. Turtle Gaming Ash Pop, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're doing this now. I'm absolutely floored. I guess how many do I have? Okay, that's really bizarre. Nice, okay. I'm actually going to turn this text. You guys are going to see behind the scenes. Okay. Okay. Wow, this is bizarre. This is such a weird, like, thing. William, welcome to the stream. Ba-da-ba-doo. We need that open and that open. This does not need to be open. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. 4. This is really weird. I didn't think it was possible for none of the like mountainy places to be snowy. That's bizarre to me. Blows my mind. That's crazy. Oh, William, have you heard like the new news about the Hennessy Venom? The F5 that just dropped? It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm excited to see what it can do. And the it's so the new Hennessy Venom F5 dropped, and so there's been a couple people that tested it. I think Shmi has tested it, and I think it was Shmi. But anyway, Doug DeMuro has also tested it, and it is like absolutely insane. And so it makes like some ridiculous amount of horsepower, like 2,000 something. I think it's like 2,000. And it's absolutely insane. And they're getting it ready. Essentially, they're letting people test drive it to get the like press out there. And then they're going to go for the highest... what is it called? The world record for speed from a production car. And so the fastest they've had that car is 270, and it still had more to go. It was like 275. So it was absolutely insane. And they're getting ready to test its top speed. And I'm kind of excited to see if it'll dethrone the Bugatti. It did not. The what is it called? The Tuatara did not, sadly, dethrone the Bugatti. So yeah. They say this thing will go like 340 miles per hour, which I hesitate to believe, because once you get that much horsepower and that much aerodynamics, you're only working with like hundredths of miles per hour. And yeah. That's some good, interesting news. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I am so excited. I want to see it. I want to see it destroy. I want to see it slay. I love Hennessy. Hennessy does the dumbest stuff ever, which is a compliment. So yeah, I want to see Hennessy frickin' destroy somebody. Because, I mean, bro, it took so long for them to come out with this boy. It better be amazing, you know? Like, God, I think they unveiled the Hennessy Venom F5 like 12 years ago. And, yeah. But it never had numbers or anything on it. Which is nice that we finally have numbers and gears and horsepower and weight and, you know, like, yeah. Also, I'm very sad in other racing news that the Pikes Peak did not have a good turnout. It was very foggy and very rainy. And so a bunch of cars just didn't even get to run. And the Tesla that has supposed to be like slapping everything didn't get a run either. Or it ran, but it ran so poorly. And everything, all like the glass and stuff fucked up. You're handsome, Snappy? Am I? I feel like I'm ugly. I feel like I'm really ugly. So, like, it's refreshing to not hear, you know, the mean voices in my head that when I wake up in the morning that tell me I'm not going to be anything, you know? That are, you know, at least somebody doesn't believe that, you know? 7. Because, I mean, I wake up every morning and go, ugh, you know? I've been hunting this chandelure and my cragonal forever. And then I need Lilligant. And that's pretty much it. That's the big 3 that I want. And then I want Pincushion. Man, I just had a wave of tired hit me. Why you retracting your messages? I want to be handsome. I had a pretty good day at work. I feel like I had a productive day. Eight. Boom. No Turtwig. I'm going to semi-stream. There's more people there. Nice. I should pull up semi-stream and see what he's doing. What is the Sebster Savage doing? Oh, he's doing some showdown. All of my friends are there. Wow, all of my friends are in Semi's name. Good for him. He needs some moral support, you know. I'm already famous, so I don't need anything except reassurance that I'm not a oof. I'm not an oof. I'm not a ogre. Yeah. Wow, that's smart. A water MZ on that. That's really smart. Just critiquing Sebi. You're a mess. You're a mess, good God, you're a mess. I know I'm a mess. Gross. Ugh. Assault Vest Lucario. He's going special Lucario. Wow, I'm getting bullied. I have eggs. I have egg. One Litwick. Cyan. Is that how you spell cyan? Am I stupid? Cyan. That's crazy. But what's poppin'? How are you doing? Now you got it. I haven't heard cyan. You know what's weird? Is like that color, the like mixture of blue and green. Like older people, like people like 5 years older than me, call it cyan, but I always just call it turquoise. You know. I'm doing a little shiny hunting too. So good. Yo, what are you shiny hunting? If I do so ask. Which I do, and ask. I don't sew. I lied. That was a lie. Jesus, couldn't hit the button. I hope I hit it twice. Nope, I got it right. Starter in Sun Litten, yo. That's awesome. I didn't hunt the starters in Sun and Moon. It's kind of sad. I did an all shiny run on well, all of my numbers have zeros right now. It's amazing. I did an all shiny run in Pokemon Ultra Moon the other day. I absolutely love the hunting that is in what is it called? It's not chaining. It's with the orb, the adrenaline orb. Who are you hunting currently? Well, on the top screen, so I'm supposed to be hunting Cragnole, but none of the places are snowy, which means Cragnole just doesn't spawn, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so I'm trying to hunt Litwick instead, which is also one of my favorite Pokemon. And then I have, or did I say Litten? I meant Litwick. I think I said Litwick. I don't know if I said Litwick. And then on the bottom, I'm hunting the turtle. I'm hunting Tortwig. which was my first Pokemon ever. So that's kind of cool. Not 2, 1. So yeah, SOS hunting, that's what it's called. Oof, I love that. It's funny, I'm trying to do a shiny only run now. Yeah. I can pull it up. Fallen official underscore YT, welcome to this voice chat.
Hey then.
I was gonna say welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
I'm frustrated.
Valid.
I can't tell if the CPU or the motherboard on this computer is fried.
Oof.
I think it might be the CPU, maybe.
On my shiny only run, I have. Let me go. Oh God, I messed up.
You went for 28 minutes. You didn't tell me.
What do you mean?
It says you've been streaming for 29 minutes.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me?
I mean, I pinged my server.
You?
Yeah.
There's so many notifications and everything. I don't know. I don't really ever get sounds anymore.
I have a Raichu. I have a Executor. I have a what is it called? The freaking fish boy that turns into more fish. I have Beware. I have Persian, and then I had one more. I have a it's not Levani. It's the totem leaf Pokemon. You know, Lurantis. That's what it's called.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah. I just came to see how many. How come I can't see how many subs you have? It's because I don't have any subs. Yeah.
And he doesn't like the number.
No, yeah. So I got like botted essentially, and the number just annoys me now. So I just have it so nobody can see it. But you know, I have 70 million subscribers, so you just can't see them. That's not true at all. But it might as well be 70 million, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, Fallen, we're definitely doing Minecraft tonight, right?
I don't know.
I
Depends on what you guys are all doing.
Well, I'm streaming. If you didn't know.
I just spent the last like 10 minutes trying to part out this PC. Just to see how much I could get for it.
Yo, Ambi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Ambi is a certified SIMP. Wow. William, welcome back. Ambi, how are you? 5 ever. And I miss you, like, a lot.
I finally got something to drink, so I'm happy.
Yo. William is not my real name. Happy Snabby Turtle is actually not my name either, which is crazy. I know.
I was gonna make a really stupid joke, and I don't know. Sounds like it would have been bad.
Mood. I am a bad joke, so I relate.
Well, I was just gonna say, oh no, his real name is Snappy Happy Turtle. Switch the first 2 words.
You got me. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. Ambi, I need some shiny luck. I have 6 shiny Sandalures. That's mean. That's bullying. Cartoon Network / stop bullying speakup.com. Also, why do you have 6? Like, I would feel like 1 is enough. You know? Like, what happened? What bad juju did you do to get, you know? I'm kind of mad, just chilling, as usual, waiting patiently to get called into work on my days off. Yeah. Mood. Ambi didn't say hi to me, and I'm gonna cry. I need to start working more. Oh, Fallen.
Yes.
Did I tell you that I want a bigger apartment?
Yes, you have.
So I want a bigger apartment, but so I live on like the very tippy corner of my. Ambi says hi, hi Ambi, I'm your biggest fan. But yeah, so I've been like, or I live on the very corner of my apartment complex, which is nice because nobody even knows this part is back here. And so I was like, I told the people, I was like, all right, I want a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Disaster, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So I was like, I want a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. And I want it in one of the three, like, apartments because they're, like, really close and nobody knows about them. And I was like, yeah, I want it in, like, the next 6 months. Like, I'm not really worried about it. And then they told me that 2 out of those 3 apartments that I wanted don't even have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. They have 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. But that's like an extra $100 or so. I'm like, oh, for a bathroom. Yeah. So.
It really shouldn't be that much.
That's what I was saying. So yeah, and then I was like, well, I should get a car first, and then I should get a job, and then I can upgrade my apartment. You know, like I can do that. And then I was gonna tell them to, like, you know, stop looking for apartments for me for a little while. And then they were like, they called me today and they were like, hey, literally in your, like, same building, there's another apartment that's opening up that's exactly what you want. And it's on the same floor and everything. And I was like, I was gonna tell you guys to not look for me for stuff. But then they found exactly the perfect thing that I wanted. And so, yeah. Now,
You're just gonna, like...
Now I think I have to take it, right? Because this opportunity is not going to come again, you know?
Well, it's just more the fact that, like, are you gonna be good enough to, like, be there and still do that other job that you were thinking of doing?
I mean, here's the thing. If I exist at my current job, I might have to pull from my savings every now and again. And I have a beefy savings account that I don't like to touch, so it's going to irk me to do that. But I think, you know, if I get the perfect apartment and then I yeah, I think I kind of have to. I don't know. I get my apartment, and then I get the job, because I have decent transportation right now. I need a better car, but I can live with what I have for a little while. I get that other job, and then, I can pay for it. I think that's my my logic. You know?
Yeah.
Are you beating up your PC like it owes you money?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to close it.
Okay, it sounds like you're tearing it apart.
Well, it's more the fact that this thing has, like, 70 different clips.
Oof. I'm gonna go say hi to Metamaxis. Okay. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
Ah!
That guy's cool.
It scared me.
Everything scares me.
I shouldn't be able to open.
I can't tell if I want to just put this in my closet and just leave it there because I love this case and I love everything about it, but it doesn't work. Or try to trade it for the GPU that I want.
Do you think you can trade it for the GPU that you want?
Well, the thing is, all the parts that are in this computer are worth maybe $100 more than the GPU I'm looking for.
Ooh.
Even with the motherboard and CPU. These computers in like good working condition go for at least $300 to $400. The GPU I'm looking for no longer is new. It's like worth $100 to $140. And if I give them a working power supply, bunch of fans, a case, and whatever else, it should be worth trading for like a GPU.
I mean, definitely see what's out there. I wouldn't start, disassembling it just yet, but,
Well, I wasn't going to disassemble it. I was going to part it out if I can't sell it all as one unit. But I love this case. It's like 40 pounds. So damn heavy.
Yeah, my computer's absolutely huge.
If I take the motherboard, the cooler, the power supply, and everything else, and just leave the case by itself, it still doesn't feel like it lost any weight.
You know what's crazy? One of my friends, my old college roommate, used to argue with me back and forth, and he used to be like, I told him I was gonna get like a laptop because some of the laptops are actually like really good.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Don't get a laptop. Get a computer." And I was like, "Bro, I'm in college. Like, I have to take this thing to class." And he was like, "What are you gonna do with your old laptop?" And I was like, "Give it to my mom." And he was like, "Bro, just get a computer. Just get like a desktop." And I was like, "Why, dude? It's not portable." And he goes, "Yes, it is." I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's portable." So he would bring his entire 2-monitor setup every weekend. He would bring it to his house and then bring it up on the weeks because he used to go back home on the weekends.
I take my computer to my grandparents every weekend.
Like your whole setup, like your whole dual monitor setup?
No, I only take the computer and all the stuff that plugs to it. I have something over there that works as a TV. I don't trust myself enough to not break these screens by taking them to my grandparents. The one screen I use the most is like over $100 monitor. I don't want to break it.
That's crazy.
Even in used condition.
Yeah, applause. I couldn't do that.
There's a case that I want to get that I could attach handles to, and I could just take that with me everywhere.
I mean, if I had that like little tiny computer that I have, I'd be okay with that. But like my massive PC, bro, I don't think I could lug that around.
I definitely couldn't lug this Alienware around with me. I definitely could not.
Fallen, do you still play Sword and Shield?
I haven't touched it in a while. Why?
So, like, there's different weathers for everything, which is kind of
Yeah.
annoying. But, like, on the, like, snow-capped mountains, I thought there would just always be snow, because I've never encountered a time where there's not. And apparently
Yeah.
there's just no snow today, so I just can't hunt crag and all.
You could switch the clock on the Switch. It'll change the weather.
I mean, I know, but, like, I also don't want to do that.
I do that for Animal Crossing. Just so I can like progress the day, because it only allows you to do one big project a day, and that project only takes maybe like 10 minutes.
That's crazy.
So you have to switch to the next day. Especially when I have literally nothing to do other than pimp out my island.
Pimp.
I just sent you links to what I'm looking for in a GPU that I need to save money up for. Dude, I want to keep this computer as much as I possibly can. But
It's kind of a cool computer.
I like it because it's all RGB, pretty much.
Yeah, so is my existing one. It's really good.
I unintentionally named this after a gem from Steven Universe. Which makes a lot of sense because it's an Alienware.
But yeah, I don't know what
Jasper.
that has to do with anything. Oh, okay.
I named it Jasper. Oh.
And
one of
if
the-
Jasper was a gem.
There's a character named Jasper on Steven Universe, if I remember correctly. And I think Jasper is a gem of some sort, but at Jasper,
Bro,
it's
just
the
give me the shiny,
it's
bro.
the big girl boss
Girl boss. Gaslight
who
girl
gets
boss.
like, I don't know. Have you seen Steven Universe?
I have not.
It's this character. And unintentionally forgot that she's a big character. So it fit perfectly. The big
Give me the
strawberry.
shiny! I'm calling it. This is the one. I'm calling it right now. A drive. Clip this. Ah! It wasn't the shiny. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Just
I
like
might.
every night. Just like every night.
Technically, I can find the GPU that I want, new in box, but it's like well over $300.
I was kind of gonna laugh if that was the shiny, and then all of this would be in the clip, you know, the like me screaming, and then A drive, and then, you know, but
An actual.
and then like yeah, and then like the shiny would come up like that, but like shiny, you know, so yeah, but. I mean, imagine if all this stupid dialogue about me talking about dialogue makes it in because this is the shiny. That would be really funny as well. And it's not. Okay, I'm gonna die. Okay.
I'm still very tempted to put the GPU that's in my Alienware in my actual tower, but I don't believe it will be good enough or smart enough to do so.
I mean, I know I'm not good enough.
Well, I don't want to have a whole bunch of bottlenecking, so I'd rather just the parts work together. I know for a fact if I get this new GPU,
Let's
work
work
perfectly fine
together, friends, until the daytime ends. Working side by side until the setting sun. No matter what the day may bring, together we can do anything. Working
What's that from?
side by side until the day is done. Do you know what that song's from?
no, I don't.
It's a song that we made up in my 5th grade class.
That's probably why I don't know it.
Mm-hmm. Why do I know it? It was 5th grade.
I remember memories from when I was 2 years old. Oh,
I remember memories when you were 2 years old.
I don't understand how that's possible since you were like less than you were like you were kind of existent in a sense because you were like alive kind of.
I wouldn't say I was alive.
I'm only like a year and a half older than you.
Okay, then I might have been alive. When were you born?
You just turned 21 and I'm turning 23 soon. I was born in 99.
No, like what month, silly?
September.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I would have been almost 6 months old.
I do not recommend getting me a gift this year. Because I haven't gotten anybody anything.
You gave me the gift of your presence.
That is
So-
not enough.
I will do the same.
It's not enough.
So
I need to give you
I will
my
exist
present.
on your birthday, and that's a threat.
There's only one gift that I can think of that I'd want from you, but like I don't think I deserve it because I can't get you anything.
I mean, I just want you to beat Bob in a series. That's the gift that you can give me. That is the gift that keeps on giving.
That only continues to give if I keep doing
I
it.
mean, technically, Bob lost to me in a series, and you didn't. So,
If I hadn't lost that last duel, I would have been okay. And then, if I hadn't lost one specific Pokemon in the Elite Four, well, technically, if like, there's no evidence of that stream, so
what's
Other than,
yeah?
like, maybe
We didn't
memories.
finish. I didn't say we didn't. I didn't say we didn't lose. We just didn't finish.
still lost you though.
How? Oh well, you know, like I guess
so many left
we didn't
points
have a
for me.
final fight. Like we didn't have a. Like me and Bob had a final fight.
Mm-hmm. I thought we were just gonna like sleep that under the carpet because we wanted to do Minecraft.
I mean,
Huh? Like just act like the final fight doesn't even need to happen. Like let's just play Minecraft. Okay.
and now we can't play Minecraft.
We can. But probably not tonight though, because based on how people are. Because I think by the time Bob's done doing whatever he's gonna do, he's gonna pass out.
Oh.
So I'm just
Bob
confused
just
on why he
needs to
still does the
Bob.
showdown stuff when nobody actually shows up.
I mean, there's like 4 people there right now.
Is there? Normally he doesn't
no,
have
that's
anybody
my
showing
chat.
up.
Sorry.
Oh,
3.
That's not funny. There's 3 people watching.
That's
Oh, Rix
hilarious.
is over there. Damn.
Yeah, they don't like me anymore.
Okay.
I'm sure. That's why they didn't come to my stream.
Exoduck is there. Super Mew is there.
Hexaduck?
Pokemon fan Xerneas is over there.
That's more than 3 people.
There's only 3. There's 4 people watching now because of me. But
I slid over there for half a second, so it'll count me.
and then William
for a
was
second.
over there.
Yeah, William said he was breaking up with me, so he's gonna go over there. I can't wait until I have space in my apartment.
I think the only thing I'd actually want from you for my birthday is like a raise for 1 month.
A month raise.
That's pretty much it.
Me, here's a ding, looks at all of
Wouldn't have
my
to be a lot
computer
more, but-
monitors. To try to see where the frick that came from.
There's a ding on your side? What?
Yeah, there was like the Dell sound like doom to say that my computer had a notification.
I turned off all the notifications on my computer.
Why are you special?
I just turned them off so I didn't have to have them in recordings. At one point, it didn't really bother me for the fact that I had everything recording to an SD, not an SSD, freaking USB card or USB stick. They used to have a capture card that would capture to a USB. And it no longer functions, so. Guess he's done streaming. Literally ended as I got off of the stream.
Wow, what a nerd. Hey, I'm getting a hashtag SavageFam raid.
Ew.
Ew. I was just looking down at my phone because like typing stuff back. I need to change that command, so I'm not even gonna plug it. Rex, welcome to the stream. 77, welcome to the stream. Super Me, welcome to the stream. Hexac, welcome to the stream as well. How are y'all doing today?
Hello, it's my nightly time to join the BC. Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god, it's a Rix.
Hello.
How
E.
are you doing?
That made
Oh.
my head hurt.
Yo, wait, whoa. How
Hi.
long was that day? Gee.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm so confused.
Hey, Steffi.
What's up?
Did you ever cancel that stream? You did cancel the stream from yesterday. Okay.
Okay, so if you actually go into my announcements tab of where you just joined in my server, you'll actually see what happened.
Oh, I got you.
I had to announce it in my announcements tab this morning.
What a
I read it and
nerd.
forgot what it said.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
That's
So
understandable.
last night I was supposed to be doing a Sea of Thieves stream, and I had to cancel the stream last minute because my guy ended up canceling on me last minute, and I was like, oh well, I have no way of getting people together for a last minute stream.
Just worried that you died on us, homie, because you.
No.
You didn't technically cancel the stream. The stream was still technically sitting there waiting for you to start.
And you got a
was.
raid.
Yeah, you got a raid.
Did you see me?
Yeah, you got a raid and everything too. They're like, oh wait, he's not live.
I did not get a raid.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
swab raid.
Oh.
Raid.
Then they're like, wait, he's not even live.
Hey, women, head up, peace. Thank you for coming out, Super Me. I appreciate
I
it.
ended up deleting the stream because I was upset because I was like I couldn't do it, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize I had got a swab raid. That's freaking hilarious.
You got a raid literally.
Should go apologize.
Like, half an hour into
Is Swab alive? Is Swab
I
live?
don't know. Probably not.
Oh.
No, he's not.
raid ever.
Next time Swab goes on live, I'm gonna end up going into his stream and apologize because that is crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe you bullied swab like that.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to use hex on the frost last. I think that we would have had a much closer game if I hadn't used hex on the frost. That's
No, it
another
was
reason I
so
wanna-
funny.
That's another reason I want to rematch, but I was really proud of myself because I have.
No, you had a really good team. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't build regularly. I did a draft league a little while ago, and that was like my really big set of building. But I had a partner in the draft leagues. This was like my first team that I built on my own in a while here.
No, honestly though, if it wasn't for the fact I had to be to work early in the morning, I would so be down to do more rematches and stuff.
Maybe tomorrow because I'm gonna.
Maybe
put that
tomorrow.
team on my
Maybe tomorrow,
roster.
after I get off work
I
and
would
stuff, I can
so
come home
down.
and Like, I won't do it for stream, obviously, because we do gotta get another Minecraft out.
Yeah, I don't
Sebby,
work tomorrow, so
What's up?
Sebby still
What's
wants
up?
to rematch me.
I do want to still rematch you, yes.
I would be down to take this team against other people too, though. Like, I just
Dude, it was
I
a
wouldn't-
really good team. Like, I was really impressed with just being given Gen 4. You did really well building that.
appreciate that. My worst area is always figuring out stats. I'm getting better at figuring out items too, but I still struggle a little bit with stats.
No, like, from what I could tell, like, I was genuinely shocked, like, when I outsped the Floatzel there, because I was like, Floatzers are
I was
usually fast.
mad. I didn't max speed my floatzel.
Much less, I was wondering, like, because I was like, it's definitely got Swift Swim. Because she said Rain Dance, but then I was like,
did.
why didn't she put Aqua Jet? Because that would have been, like, priority right there. There were so many things.
I wanted the damage. I wanted the damage from Aqua Tail more than Aqua Jet speed.
I would have definitely took Aqua Jet speed over it, though, because that's priority,
Yeah,
and you're
that's
guaranteed
fair.
to move first. And since I had Ninetales out, that would have definitely killed.
Yeah, but if I had led with Floatzel to start, done the Rain Dance, and then Aqua Tail, I think that's where I messed up at the start. But I didn't expect you to lead
But-
with Ninetales.
Yeah, exactly, because... And that was one thing that I was really trying to hold out there, because I was like, it's got Toxic, it's got Hex. It was not set up like a normal Ninetales. It was mainly a stall.
I didn't have
A
any
stall
mons.
Ninetales.
I didn't bring any like status mons. I didn't bring anything with a paralysis. I didn't bring anything with toxic, and I didn't bring anything with the fire
Toxic
one.
really, I think Toxic really got you, because I got most of your mons with Toxic, and it really screwed you over.
It did. And D-Max
And
was
with
doing
that, and then that defense drop from Toxic really just did not help you.
No, it didn't. But I think I still really could have won if I didn't mess up
No.
with the Frostlass.
Even with the Frostlass, no, like you definitely made the right plays with Frostlass. Like you did Hail, you had Snowcloak. It's just
No, it was
RNG
okay.
was not in your favor in that one.
Well, I put Blizzard on my Lophany, and that's why I threw Frostlass out first, so I could get the Hail build.
I would have done Hail Blizzard on
I did
Frostlass.
Avalanche. I did Avalanche for the damage.
I would have went Blizzard because it's got more power, and because
Yeah.
Blizzard in Hail it bypasses accuracy check.
I don't know if I made the right Mega choice too. I feel like Mega Garchomp was an okay choice. But
It was an okay choice, but in my opinion, I would have went Lopunny.
I would put Lophany or Delayed if I had more time to think about it, but I wanted to make sure that I got my battle in.
Yeah, no, you definitely made some really good plays though. I definitely I
Mega
appreciate it.
Garchomp is the weirdest Mega ever.
It
Because-
was doing
It loses speed.
Yeah, it definitely loses speed. It loses
It
that
loses
speed. That's why I
10
was like,
points in speed, which is
okay.
annoying.
Sabri,
What's up?
if I had had a little more health on the Garchomp, I don't think you would have won. His health was so good. I had a really good setup of moves on my Garchomp too.
Oh, honestly, I was worried about the Torterra. I wasn't worried about the Garchomp. Torterra was what was worrying me because I
Yeah,
really had nothing to hit it with when you went D-Max with it. Because you were like, it's D-Max allowed? And I was like, yeah, no, I was like, yeah, no, that's allowed. I'm perfectly allowing that. It is fair game. And you were just like, oh, okay, and you D-Max, and I'm like, oh, crap, I have nothing for this. I'm gonna have to stall it. I had to stall D-Max Torterra.
You're just like, oh, I didn't think that through.
Well, no, I wanted to give you a fair shot, though, and that's why I was like, no, anything that's why when I said Gen 4, I was like, if you all got Megas, D-Max, whatever can Mega in Gen 4 is fair game, everything can D-Max, like, I was perfectly fine with that. Like I said,
D-Max Mega Charizard.
I've had to face Legendary Hydreigon with him having nothing but Legendaries on his team.
Oh my god, building
So
a Gen
that's-
4 team was not in my forte either, because I started on Gen 5, so knowing Gen 4 mods, I had to pull up a roster of the Gen 4 mods.
And like I said, RNG was just not in your favor, and that's mainly what Pokemon is. It's RNG. You have to really hope.
If somebody had Gen 5, that is where
Oh,
competitive like started.
Yeah,
So,
competitive
like,
really started Gen 5.
Gen 5 has crazy good Pokemon.
Yeah, and once again, you were having to face Pokemon that I pulled from cards.
That's true.
That wasn't me actually building the team myself. That was me being limited to what I was pulling.
Yeah.
So it
and
definitely, and even then, I had to really work with what I had there to like
The
make the team be.
Lucario. That Lucario was something else, because Lucario was fine.
Lucario was a freaking hilarious.
Lucario and Gliscor were fine. I got rid of them really easily.
You
Garchomp,
really did.
Garchomp could have handled a Mega T-Tar. Garchomp could have handled Mega T-Tar, but I had nothing for your Greninja there at the end, and that's what really messed me up.
God,
If I had
Greninja,
had my-
that Greninja set that you were running is absolutely insane.
if
Who,
I-
me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I had
usually-
Battle Bond,
I usually run
Z.
I usually run Battle Bond Choice Specs, which is a mean set, but Battle Bond Watery MZ is so good for anything that you just need to hit that you're not gonna kill.
That's why I did that, because I was like, I could have easily choice spec'd it and then getting my speed up, but I knew I needed to deal more power than anything, because Greninja, although it's speedy and can hit like a truck, it is frail.
It is so frail. That's why I
That
usually
is
run
why-
Choice Specs. Yeah.
That's why I went Watery MZ, and she really had, once she megaed, there was really no way she was outspeeding a Greninja. That's why I was like,
I wasn't
okay.
gonna outspeed that Greninja no matter what, because I'm like pretty sure you max speed that Greninja.
I did.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you
I
were
did
smart,
max
you
speed
would,
it.
yeah.
I max speeded it.
I could outspeed.
Honestly though, and that was actually, I used to, before I did Watery MZ, I used to do Icy MZ on Battle Bond Greninja instead of Choice Specs.
That would have been. I feel like I would have had
That
a
would have
little
been,
more of a chance.
that would have been overkill had I done it.
Yeah,
So that's why I
it
didn't.
would have been, but I would have had more of a chance to, depending on what Mars I had left. If I had had my Frostlass there at the end, an ice type move on that would not have really benefited you.
It wouldn't have done anything to a Greninja. It would have
No.
resisted. What I would have had to have worried for was be like, what's that move, Snappy? What's that move that's ice type, but it's super effective on water type mons?
Freeze dry.
Yeah, that's what I would have had to worry about, and I don't know if
didn't do
Frostlass
that.
learns
I
that.
didn't. Let me check.
If
It-
Frostlass learns
It
freeze
does,
dry, then...
but
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
it's a rare set to run freeze dry on it.
Well, it's not always. It's sometimes considered an illegal move on a mon.
Yeah,
And
it
that's how it is for Frostlass. I had
Oh.
Hail, Crunch, Avalanche Hex on it, but I think my item messed me up on the Frostlass too.
What was your set?
Hex, Hail, Crunch, Avalanche.
So Frostlass.
I would have substituted Avalanche for Blizzard.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Frostlass is a very good special attacker. So you having two physical moves is. I mean they're all right, but like you could have definitely run like Shadow Ball for stab.
In all honesty, Snappy, if you will help her revamp her team tomorrow,
I can
will
make it
actually-
chaos.
I will record the rematch battle and
Really?
upload it as a video.
I would be so down. I mean, I did a really decent job building this on the spot.
No.
Yeah, for on the
were
spot,
put
it's
on-
not
you were
bad.
you were put on the spot and
Oh,
forced
dude,
into a
I-
Gen 4 team. So in
Like I said,
all
I'm
honesty,
not
I
used
loved
to
it.
building, and I'm like not used. I suck at building. I
So-
never built in any of like the games.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to help her rebuild that for
I mean,
tomorrow's
that was a
rematch, I will be.
build.
No, it was a very decent build. Like I said, for once again, for an on the spot team, you did really well.
Yeah.
So did you guys have anybody run Gen 7?
No, nobody ran Gen 7. We didn't have enough time to really continue it with me having to go to bed in like the next little bit.
I can put together a Gen 7 team.
I could put
Honestly.
together Gen 17 too. I would love to run a Mimikyu team.
No!
Honestly,
That's my thing.
if anything, once again though, if you want to help her rebuild that, I'll record it and
I'm
upload it as a
down.
video. But yeah, let me hop off.
What are you guys doing?
Dogs out.
OU?
Gen 8, anything
Uber,
goes.
Gen 8, National
Not
Dex, anything goes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hop off here,
Alright.
and get my dogs out and then head to bed. So I will see y'all
Next
later. Night.
Snappy after scream.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna do this now. Like
Oh,
you
I
could
thought-
share your screen and I could just.
Oh,
Live.
I thought we were gonna do after stream so you could continue shiny hunting.
I mean, I can help you in Shiny Hunt.
I can wait until after stream. I think I'm gonna make a Gen 17 in the meantime.
But I wanna help.
You can. Mimikyu.
What do you want to do with Mimikyu?
Oh, I have a Mimikyu set I like. Let me
Okay.
find my Mimikyu set. Hang on.
Briggs.
Mhm.
I have to give up on my Alienware
Oh no.
because nobody has this issue for some reason on this Alienware. So there's no documentation about it online.
Oh, that's not good.
But it also doesn't help. It's the first model of the computer. So
Mhm.
in 2008, it's been upgraded at least once, and there's just no documentation on it. And I believe either the CPU or the motherboard had died.
Mhm.
So the power supply works, everything else works, even the AIO. I just need to refill it. I'm glad I didn't refill it because freaking it would have been a waste of money to have done that. And if the motherboard's broken, it's like a lost cause because those things are like $90
Mhm.
for used.
Yeah.
The CPU is only like $20. But the computer is so old that it doesn't like it's not worth trying to fix right now. So I was thinking of either putting it away in my closet and just like having a small burial for it technically, or a funeral, or see if anybody wants to trade it for a GPU. The GPU works, the power supply works, and everything else, and all the parts that do work on the PC that I know of work are all at least worth almost $200, I think. So
That is a really weird Mimikyu set. It's not bad, but that's weird.
no knowledge of GPU, so I don't know.
Oof. Now I want to start building teams.
consistent day for doing Minecraft. It was random.
We can make one if we
Well,
want.
let's base it on mainly Sebi there.
Hmm.
But every time I've ever tried setting anything up, it's always kind of failed. I always have to work on everybody else's time.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the most available, yeah, you kind of have to work with everybody else sometimes.
Like, there was one point where I actually set everything up and had everybody agree to the time, and then once it got down to the day, nobody was free. Everything had changed. Nobody told me until that day.
Nice. I hope that wasn't me.
Like, everybody, like, minutes before I was supposed to do it, we're like, oh yeah, we can't do this. Like, why'd you tell me now? I have everything set up. Do I just not do anything tonight? I ended up not doing anything tonight. Oh. It constantly happens where all my plans get trampled by other people.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Did you hear me talk about your Mimikyu set?
Yeah, I did. This was also a Mimikyu being used in a draft league consistently since the draft league went up.
I don't know if that makes it better.
Well, I mean, it won a lot of battles, and it was one of the what's it called? My memory is so bad. It was one of our MVPs. It was one of the MVPs. So.
I mean, Mimikyu is really freaking good. So.
I love that Mimikyu. So I think I know how I'm gonna. I know half of the mobs I want to use for Gen 7 team, but I don't know how to build one of them.
Are you using Wishy-Washy?
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, I was assuming that was the one you didn't know how to build.
No, I don't know how to build a Tapu Koko very well.
Oh, that's my stuff. Yeah, Tapu Koko was. I ran Mimikyu. I ran Tapu Koko. I ran Greninja. I ran Mega.
I'm
What the
running
frick was it
Gen
called?
7 only. Like this is gonna be like.
I
only
ran
Gen
Mega
7 mod.
Alakazam. I ran Gengar. Yeah, that was my team.
I'm running only Gen 7.
New Pokemon
So
that you can also have
Pikachu,
to use
Mimikyu, Tapu Koko. And I have a Pikachu set as well, so you don't have to worry about my Pikachu. I just don't know what to do with the Tapu Koko.
Pyukumuku, that's definitely a weird
Why I
one.
don't do Pokemon content
I
as much.
love Pikachu. It's a really good one if you know what you're doing with it.
Yeah, I'm not a stall person, so yeah, I don't even.
What's that supposed to mean?
Pyukumuku has no attacking moves. That's what that's supposed to mean.
It does have attacking moves.
No,
What
it
do you
doesn't.
mean? It has like 3 attacking moves.
I don't think it has any.
I thought it had 1 or 2. Unless I'm stupid. Maybe
I
I'm
don't
stupid.
think so.
I might be stupid.
Not in Sword and Shield.
I
Yeah,
might be
it gets
stupid. Hang
Mhm.
on. I'm pulling up my set. This is another draft league. Come on.
Yeah, it gets no attacking moves.
Hang on, I'm sending you my P. I say R because I was on a team in draft league. That's their Pikachu set right there.
Very standard. Good set.
I like this setup. It's one of my favorites.
That's a good set.
It's a good Stalmon. I like a good Stalmon every now and then.
What do you want? Okay, so what do you want your Tapu Koko to be?
I
Do you
don't
want
know.
it to be physical or special?
Probably special, but I haven't used Tapu Koko like in a while, like since Gen 7 was a game. So you know.
Who'd never used any of them.
So Tapu Koko is literally just an all-out guns blazing attacker.
Yeah. And
so
I want to make sure that it keeps electric surge.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything else, right?
It has its hidden ability of telepathy, but nobody ever
telepathy.
uses telepathy.
So, electric surge is so good because it boosts electric type moves by another stab.
It has such a nice shiny too.
Yeah, I love the shiny. But yeah, you'll definitely want to run Thunderbolt.
Life Orb would be good to put on it, right?
Life Orb is usually good unless you were thinking something like I would run Life Orb 100%, unless you were like, I only want to click electric type moves.
No, I want another move or two besides electric. Thunderbolt.
Yeah, so we're on Thunderbolt. Let me just get a...
Calm Mind would be a good idea, right?
What are you guys... What's your... I wouldn't run Calm Mind. What is your... Is it National Dex AG? Is that what you guys are playing in?
National Dex AG. So you said you would not run Calm Mind?
I wouldn't run Calm Mind because you're going to get one shot.
Fair. What about Dazzling Gleam? Would I be safe to put Dazzling Gleam on it?
Yes, Dazzling Gleam is very, very smart.
Hyper Voice, that's a safe, normal type move. I want that.
Yeah, you could do Hyper Voice.
Maybe Hyper Voice and Roots for the healing.
I wouldn't do Roofs because you're gonna get one shot.
Okay.
Let's see. Steel, Poison, Ground.
I could run Toxic, I could run Thunder Wave.
I would run a Hidden Power.
Or I could run Roar.
You'd get one
Hidden
shot
Power.
before you use Roar.
I can type it.
I would run a Hidden Power. And then I would leave it, but I wouldn't put a fourth move on until you figure out what your weakness is on your team. And then put whatever that hidden power is. So like if your team is like 4 of them are weak to ground, then you'd run hidden power like ice or hidden power water.
Yeah, give me a second, I'm pulling up a Gen 7 Pokemon thing, because I don't remember all the Gen 7s off the top of my head. Who does that?
Tapu Koko is absolutely amazing. So you want to put it his IVs in speed and special attack, and nothing else.
Am I gonna bring that mod? That might be a fun mod to bring. I'm not gonna do it yet, but I might bring that mod. I'll tell you which one soon enough. Oh, I think I might know the last 3 mods I want to bring already. Okay, hang on. Let me send this to you in DMs. And let me hear your opinions on these last 3.
I know which one you should run. That's too broken, and you won't even know it exists. If you say it, I'm gonna be shook.
I feel like you're slightly underestimating me right now, and that hurts my soul.
Nah, if you know this Pokemon and you know how to use it, you will body everyone. This came out and it got banned.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I know what it is then, but I'm also...
I think I found the love of my life, and I guess it's Angela? Angela I assume in real... I feel like you shouldn't drop a real life name, But if you were talking about like a game character that you fell in love with, I guess that's fine.
I feel like we both were thinking about the Talking Angela game.
No idea what that is.
Wait, what? Oh my god. So, Snappy, I'm spending the 3 months that I'm thinking about bringing. The top 2 are like mostly confirmed. The bottom one is more of a maybe than a confirmed for now.
I'm interested in what you're gonna send me. Yes, interesting.
I guess
I don't know what that does. I mean, it's okay. I know it's pretty good.
What was
With
the
which
mod
ability?
you were talking about? That
Maybe.
was banned.
Minior.
Minior, really? I
Yeah.
was looking at Minior actually as I was scrolling through the list. I
So
was like,
it is so defensive, but when it gets hit, its defenses and its attack swap. So you're gonna live a hit. You can do anything with that hit because you know it's almost like a better Mimikyu, because instead of getting hit and then you have another attack, it gets hit and that stats skyrocket.
so it's like, it's kind of like how it. I know this is probably a really horrible comparison. I'm probably gonna get yelled at for this. So it's kind of like how people can really, like, if you know how to use it, it's kind of like Shuckle or Shininja.
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of. It's like if Mimikyu were to get hit, and then that would boost its attack by 2 stages.
I'm still bringing my boy. Mimikyu.
You should still bring Mimikyu.
I'm gonna
But
add.
this thing got incredibly banned.
I'm gonna
It
add
was
my
so good.
Pokemon. I'm gonna have a dark type weakness. I think is what's gonna end up happening.
Also, I thought you were gonna bring Salazzle.
I don't
I thought that was a pick.
know. I mean, I could bring Salazzle over Toucannon, I guess, but I don't know.
Toucannon's pretty good. Salazzle's extremely good. Silvally, that's interesting.
Somebody in the draft used Silvally, and they did a really good job with it.
I've never seen anybody use it well, so that's cool. That somebody at least knows how to use it.
Somebody had Silvally, and somebody had Type Null, so...
God, Type Null is so good. Togedemaru is good. Turtonator is good.
I could bring Type Null over Silvally if that's an easier one to build. I just want
They do 2 different
Valley.
things.
I
So
want
it's like
Silvally.
Chansey and Blissey. Or Dusknoir and Dusclops is even better.
I was gonna bring Silvally for the Eviolite.
Yeah, Silvally for Eviolite, and then that makes it so ungodly bulky.
Yeah. Let me make my Blacephalon shiny before I forget, because that's another one that I adore the shiny of.
Yeah, it's blue.
What typing
Yep.
should I make my Silvally is the question.
You can't make it any typing.
Yeah, you can.
You have an Eviolite.
Oh, I can't with an Eviolite?
It's gotta have
Oh,
the
you're
discs.
right. I forgot. I got you.
Zeraora is amazing. All of the Ultra Beasts are so good.
I don't want to bring an Ultra Beast. If I did bring an Ultra Beast, I'd bring Kartana, but I don't want to bring an Ultra Beast.
If you're gonna bring an Ultra Beast, I would suggest Blacephalon.
I am bringing Blacephalon. I forgot that's an Ultra Beast.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads for Salazzle, tails for Ganon.
You're not bringing Rockruff either? Oh, God. There's so many amazing Gen 7 Pokemon.
Well, if you wanna complain about me not bringing one,
No,
you
there's
can
just
bring
there's just
them.
an absolute disgusting amount of amazing Gen 7 Pokemon.
Okay, heads for Salazzle, tails. Actually, I'm gonna do a spinner because Lycanroc Dust can do damage.
Yeah, I destroyed Sebi with it. Like, his entire team.
Oh no. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, let me so my three options are gonna be Toucannon, Salazzle, or Lycanroc, Dusk, and I'm only giving myself three options so that I don't get mad at myself.
Okay. As well as Gen 5. Gen 5 is a bunch of amazingly disgusting good Pokemon.
Lycanroc, Dusk, Toucannon, and then Salazzle. And English and brain will power this. Okay, I'm spinning it on 3, 2, 1. Salazzle. Alright, I'm bringing Salazzle.
Alright.
Salazzle.
So should I build a Gen 18 then?
You should build a Gen 17
Oh.
on the Gen 8 National Dex thing, because I'm doing it that way. But
Okay.
I'm limiting myself to a Generation Will on that Gen 8 Nat Dex thing, you know?
Yeah. But I don't want to
You get what
I don't want to take the same thing you're doing and just beat you up with it, you know?
No, I don't mind. I need to get my ass kicked.
You
But
have,
like
what
I
way
could
to
do that. I could do that with Gen 8 Pokemon.
What item should I run on Salazzle?
What moves do you have on Salazzle?
I don't have any yet.
I would do moves first. Because normally on Salazzle you run something to complement its moves.
I'm gonna do that move. Do you learn that? You do learn that.
So Salazzle's ability makes it so it can toxic everything, even steel types and poison types.
Yeah,
So,
corrosion.
If you want
Yeah.
to use that to your advantage, that's pretty freaking good.
I'm doing Dragon Claw, Knockoff, Toxic, and one other move.
Okay, so a little hint on Salazzle, its attack stat is completely abysmal. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
run
know.
run special moves.
So Dragon Pulse is preferable to
Dragon Pulse would be
Claw.
better than Dragon, yeah, and then like Flamethrower, and like you'd probably want to run Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb.
I can type
usually-
Sludge. Okay. Okay, so if I do that, and I do that, and then I do that, that is one too many numbers on my screen, and then I do that, and then I can do, that. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. So it's gonna have a modest nature, up in speed, up in special attack, and up in HP. And then make that shiny. Okay. So what item should I run on this?
What do you have for moves?
Dragon Pulse, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Toxic. And it's max speed, max special attack, and its nature is up in special attack as well.
Run Focus Sash.
Focus Sash?
Yes.
Alright, and then Corrosion is the ability. Okay, so Moku's built, Kyukimuki's built, Salazzle is built, so that leaves, and Tapu Koko is almost done. So that leaves Blacephalon and Silvally, and Silvally has its item already. Okay. Make you shiny. Okay, time to figure out moves for this boy. You don't learn that? Does this guy learn that? Okay, I'm putting that move on that guy. Anyways. Snappy.
Yes.
Building Silvally sucks. Please help.
Okay, let me unlock it.
What?
Let me click on Silvally.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's see.
did
Wait,
I
are you
send
running
you
Silvally or Type Null?
So Valley, did I send you the battle that me and Seppi had, or were you guys watching?
I didn't see it.
You didn't, or
No,
did?
I didn't.
Okay, let me
Did not.
grab the link. I'm gonna grab the link for both of you.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ow.
here's the link for Snappy, and here's the link for Fallen.
Yeah, you could have just sent that in the weirdos chat, right?
Yes, yeah, I know. Oh, I feel like a grandpa or grandma with my bad knees and hips. Oh my goodness.
Relatable.
Wait until you get into your mid.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Wait until you turn 20.
I have back problems.
I have scoliosis. I already have
The
that.
same. I have scoliosis as well, but mine's minor in the sense that it could get worse.
Mine
But-
is.
I have a
I
back.
just have general back problems because I also have a hunch. But
What's your hunch?
Snappy.
I hate you.
I like in.
I
Wait,
legit have a cliff on the back of my
is your
spine.
hunch in your neck or is it somewhere else?
If I bend over, I look like the hunchback from Notre Dame.
I mean, same, but.
But I only started forming that when I got into my 20s. Really.
Mm-hmm.
So
I hope that doesn't happen to me. I think I would rather die. Ooh, that was on
Just-
stream. I would.
it's theorized that my hunch came from scoliosis.
I enjoy living people. I definitely don't dislike life. um,
I was just hoping that, like, I'm glad that I got scoliosis, hoping that I didn't get the other two things genetically from my parents, but, like, I may be getting the other two things.
there's so many good Ultra Beasts. Cartona is good, Celestial is good, Circuitry
They're
is good.
so freaking
You know how
good.
you've been, like, telling me stuff about, like, oh yeah, I like the new Star Wars movies, or like this stuff. I've only played Gen 7 once. And that was
I
when it
mean,
came out.
same. I mean, same. As long
I've
as you
played
don't.
it twice. Three times, I lied.
I only remember it pissing me off the whole time, so I just never played it again.
I mean, it's a
Hey,
hard game.
Colin.
I didn't even do the post story.
Oh gosh, I
I
did.
was that upset with the game. I only played Gen 6 as well once, originally, and then I played it.
Ow.
The thing is, I also didn't have a 3DS for like the last 6 or 7 years.
Don't insult Gen 6.
Why
I
not?
didn't insult it. I just said I've only played it once. I
Why-
don't remember anything
why-
about that game.
Why not insult Gen 6?
Because it's my favorite.
There's a lot to insult.
No,
I don't remember much about it, so the only thing I can say is it might have been boring.
I can admit that it was a very rushed game and that there could have definitely been
You
some
think
better.
that's a rushed game?
Rushed is an understatement.
Look at
No.
Gen 8.
Gen 8 has a story.
I know.
Gen 6 has a story.
No,
too.
it doesn't.
But poor plot. It's a story. It's just
It
got a
doesn't.
really
It
poor
doesn't
plot.
have a plot. It goes
They
to
had to
like
get DLC for Gen 8 because they rushed the game.
like Gen 6 in like storytelling is like, hey yo, the other day me and my mom went to the
Wait, did he mute?
and that's the end of the story.
You,
That's Gen
actually,
6.
Speaker, is that the joke?
That's the joke. Bro, there's no reason, there's no rhyme, there's just a
I feel like the only Pokemon games that were never rushed was Gen 1 through 4, maybe Gen
No.
4 5.
okay.
Everything else
Define rushed. Gen 1 was just incomplete. but that's the first game, so you can't be like, oh my god, it's a terrible game
Gen
because it's
2,
like,
a little bit
Okay.
more on that factor, and then we only got Gen 3 because Gen 2 was amazing.
Gen 3 was the first like completed game, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Snappy, can I argue on Gen 6?
You can argue on Gen 6. If you want to actually argue, like, we can, like, you know.
Okay, so you gotta hear me out, alright?
I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out.
So everyone says Gen 6 is rushed and doesn't have a storyline. But we have to keep in mind that it was in fact rushed because it was the first game that was brought to the 3DS for the Pokemon franchise. And they wanted to get that game out sooner, so that is why it's rushed and why the story feels incomplete, because they didn't actually finish the story. And if we keep in consideration that Gen 6 had the least amount of mons added to the game, there's probably a reason behind why that happened. It's probably because the game was in fact rushed. And if we think, and that's why Gen 6 had to fall into Gen 7 with the Zygarde art. But here's the thing, if they just made Pokemon Z, they could have saved the story, finished the Zygarde arc in their game, and then moved on to Gen 7. But because everybody has expectations, they had to get Gen 7 rolled out and have Gen 6 be completed in Gen 7. And that is why I'm hoping when Gen 6 someday we get 3 remakes.
Okay.
We will see.
I feel like
So-
they just didn't want to do anything with Gen 6 because they just didn't want to think about it anymore.
So, okay. So, if X and Y was so rushed, why did it take them 4 years to release it? 4 years. 4 years
Like a year or
after
two.
after the 3DS released. So, like, they had time to work on it before the 3DS release.
That's fair.
When did the game come out?
2000 at the end of 2013.
And Gen 5 came out in 2011, I think, or 2010 or whatever.
It was a pretty big gap.
All I know is I was in 5th grade when Gen 5 came out.
But the other thing is, like, not only is the story, like, it's just not finished, and obviously I assume they were going to release a Z, and that's kind of why they just left it unfinished. But even then, if you look back at, like, Black and White or, you know, Diamond and Pearl, like, they finished their story. Which is weird. So Zygarde was just some, like, non-existent being for a while. But also, like, Diancie was the same way. And then, like, the characters, like, are, like, the, like, you know, the supporting cast, the 4 different rivals that you had were not great. The music was okay, not, you know, great
Can we
compared
get
to
another
Gen
Gary Oak,
5.
please?
The, what?
Can we please get another Gary Oak?
So the like,
You're just gonna ignore what he said.
the, like, the character customization was good. The Mega Evolution was good. The music was okay. The graphics were good. Obviously, we had the least amount of Pokemon. There was not much added to the competitive scene other than just Megas kind of broke it, but that's, you know, whatever. There was not a lot of competitive aspects to the game.
And I still managed to put almost 300 hours into the game.
Yeah, and there wasn't much of an after game as well, which is weird. Yeah.
Because the Zygarde arc was meant to be in the game.
So yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's like, I mean, I like X and Y, and I know that sounds like I just tore it apart, you know, but like,
No.
I
get what
like
you're
the
saying.
games, you know. I
It's
do
just really
think.
hard because I have a really big soft spot for the game.
Oh.
It was my favorite because Gen 5, you had Black and White, and you had Black and White 2, and if you had all 4 copies of the game, like a weirdo like I did,
Same.
because your birthday and Christmas lined up 3 weeks apart from each other, you got a lot of video games for the holidays, but I got burnt out of Gen 5. So when Gen 6 came out, it was 3D, it was colorful. My favorite Pokemon was in the game. It was based on Paris, which is one of my favorite places in the world. And
I mean, I totally get it. X and Y, like, okay, I look at things from like a very objective lens. Because my favorite games are not the best games in my opinion. My favorite games are Gen 4. Love Gen 4. I spent so much time in Gen 4. Like, I love the games. Gen 4 is not the best generation. Not by far. So
what do you think Gen 5 is the best?
Gen 5 is just objectively the best.
And I could disagree. Maybe
Well, okay, you can disagree, but that doesn't... You can disagree that it's, like, your favorite or good, but you can't disagree that it's the best made game. Like, by metrics, like, comparable metrics, I don't think you can just say, by scientific reasoning, it's not the best, you know? Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm aware that Gen 5 is what introduced competitive battling.
Oh, also, I do think Gen 5 has a lot of flaws.
Absolutely. I also feel like Gen 5 introduced too many Pokemon, and maybe that's just me, but I think Gen 5 introduced too many Pokemon.
In order to say that, you would have to say that Gen 1 introduced too many Pokemon, and that Gen 2 obviously as well introduced not too many, but almost the exact same amount.
But okay, Generation 1 is gonna have a lot.
It had to, yeah.
It had to. And Generation 2 honestly had to follow suit as it's following game.
Well, Pokemon was technically supposed to end after Gen 2, so it doesn't really matter what they put in it.
I mean, Gen 3's Pokedex is up there. The only Pokedexes that aren't up there are 4, 6, and 8.
7 only had
7
88.
is... Oh, 7 doesn't have a lot either, you're right.
It was like 88, I think. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm glad
88.
the Pokemon numbers are what they are, so I know where they are in the gens. Because Gen 1 is 151, Gen 2 is 250, Gen 3 is
Gen
3
2 is
something,
2? Oh,
Gen
yeah,
4
right.
is 493, Gen 5 is 5 something, Gen 6 is in the 600s.
That's not true.
You lost a number there. Gen 6 goes into the 700s.
Is it?
Yeah, because Rowlett's 722.
Gen 6 starts at 650. It goes to 721.
I remember Gen 7 coming out and it had like 700, it was in the 700 and somethings.
Gen 7 starts at 722 and ends at 809. Yeah.
809, yeah.
Which
And then
would have
Gen-
ended at 807, but
And then in Gen 8 it's 800 and something.
I think it actually
It's
hit 900. I could be
yeah.
wrong. Yeah, it hit 900.
We're at 1,000 right now, technically. That's just with different forms and different whatever.
that
And extra Pokemon that were added in. Arceus and a couple other games.
we're at 905 total.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
for total singular Pokemon, but
So if
So-
Gen...
I mean, it depends on like what you count and what you don't. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you
I
can
count every evolution as its own Pokemon.
Yes. So obviously we already do that. But if you were to count, let me find a Pokemon that has different forms. If you were to count Furfrou forms, which I don't know why you would, that's like 12 more.
Has new numbers, though.
If
I
you
would-
counted
I
the
would consider
Vivillon
them-
forms, there is like
Oh,
30 of them.
I would not consider regional forms a different Pokemon.
If you count like Thundurus
Just
Therian, and Thundurus the other forms, I would like. There's 2 forms for each.
The Fellos and Gastrodon's hair, too.
Yeah, Gastrodon, Basculin. If you were to count, where is he at? If you were to count the Spinda forms, you're at 27,000 Pokemon.
And Alchemy.
Does Alchemy have different forms?
Alchemy has different forms.
And Sinistee has different forms.
Sinistee does?
Has two
There's
in
also
ancient forms.
there's also Pokemon that have different details based on the gender too.
Yeah, but if we're just talking about dex numbers, we're at 905.
If you're talking about Pokemon, if you're talking about different forms, then you might as well throw in shinies.
Oh god, yeah.
The whole like double the
That's double.
Dex.
Oh, and Type Null, and Silvally having their different
Yeah,
types,
and
like,
Arceus as well.
and Arceus.
Pillar,
yeah.
welcome to the stream. Andre, welcome to the stream as well. How are you doing?
What is that Pokemon? Is that a Meowth evolution?
Berserker?
Sneasler, or is that
Sneasler is a Sneasel evolution.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get.
I'm a
far
sub, yo, I
enough into it.
appreciate it. I'm a sub
I
too.
missed expansion
I like that
pack
Arceus brought
instead.
more evolutionary stuff, but it just sucks they're all technically.
Is Ursa
Yeah,
Luna new,
out.
or is that a regional form of
Ursa
something?
Luna is the no, it's not
Ursaluna
evolved
is
form.
the Teddy Ursa and
Ursaring. Ursaring.
Ursaring.
I
Final
don't need to
evolution.
be that person, but I don't like that one.
Not a lot of
I
people
love
do.
Ursaluna.
It's really good though.
I don't like its design. I feel like it's a very poorly
If you
designed
click on
mod.
it, if you're on like Pokemon DB, it looks a lot better. You can see it a lot better from its
Mhm.
and licked. Yo, Pillar, thank you for the subscription. Also, there's the Spinda. I'm pretty sure it changes forms every time.
And then Basky Legion. I like Basky Legion. That's nice.
Who doesn't love Basket Legion?
I didn't realize it was an actual evolution. I thought it was a form thing like Wishy-Washy.
Oh, also, Basculin now has 3 forms instead of just 2.
Because of Basky Legion, or...
No, because it has instead of, they didn't want to put blue and red striped Basculin, they put a white striped Basculin.
Oh, and then I remembered Wishy-Washy has its single form and its school form, too.
Yeah, it's schooling form.
You guys
yeah.
added in the Mega Evolution stuff
Oh no, I didn't.
as like different forms. Whatever.
Does that mean that Dynamax counts as a different form, too?
Only Gigantamax would
Only
count.
Gigantamax?
You'd also have to consider the
Because it's
different type of
different.
Eevee and Pikachu in the Let's Go games.
True.
Oh,
Those are 2 different types of species of their
Because they're
species.
partner Pikachu and partner Eevee.
I have another question then.
What's up?
It's technically from the anime because it was never canonically in game, but the Pink Island Pokemon?
I've never heard of that.
What island Pokemon?
Pink Island. It was the thing in the anime specifically.
I mean, if we're talking anime, there's a million different forms of every Pokemon.
Oh, so you just talked about like all the pink Pokemon?
I'm playing
Mhm.
Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon. I'm new. I just got the second badge. Yo, that's amazing. What is your team looking like? I love Brilliant Diamond.
Free.
I feel like all the anime versions of Pokemon don't really count.
Yeah, there's no way, right?
Because there's like that 100-foot freaking Steelix.
There was Crystal.
There was
on
Crystal.
it.
I was gonna say Crystal
There was
Onyx.
Crystal Onyx. There was freaking.
There was
Yeah,
a
I
monster
There's too many
Tentacruel.
Pokemon. Like there's too many different weird forms in the anime. That would count.
Oh, and then Garatina's 2 forms.
Caratina's orange in form. I mean, then you have the Palkia forms
Yeah,
and the
then you
Dialga
have
forms.
the Palkia and
Oh.
Dialga forms.
What
that are
about-
in Arceus?
Primal Dialga and Primal Kyogre too, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
hate
Primal.
those. I hate those.
Primal
forms so much.
Dialga doesn't exist. So I don't know.
Did I say Primal Dialga?
Yes. So Primal Dialga exists in Mystery Dungeon, but doesn't exist in Pokemon.
But
Which is
isn't
weird to
Mystery
say.
Dungeon in theory Pokemon? Just the
Because Mystery
Or-
Dungeon is not a main story. Piplup, Bidoof, Starly, Shinx, and involves Shinx. Yo, that's amazing. Who's the turtle in the previous? Oh, the turtle in the previous is a Tortuga. That is my mascot. It came out in Generation 5.
But also, I think if you're going to talk about all the different weird things about Pokemon, is you have to also know that most Pokemon games don't fit in the same timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, and making a timeline is more impossible than making how many forms there are.
I don't know why, but I have a weird feeling that like Gen 1 and Gen 2 are the only generations that are technically linked together, and there's no other Pokemon outside of that. Every other region only has those Pokemon.
Oh,
Timeline.
and now with Pokemon Legends Arceus, Decidueye is
Yo,
evolution.
Turtle Tactics, how are you doing? I don't know how this one Litwick hatched and nothing else. Yo, we're getting a turtle raid. Michaela, welcome to the stream.
Welcome in, raiders.
I need to get,
Kind
is
of
it
upset
exclamation
that
point
the
turtle?
Arceus starters didn't get to keep their secondary typing.
Yeah, that's weird. And then you have fused forms, that are also,
Or
so like, Kyurem,
Kyurem forms, yeah.
and then like, you have, what's it called? The Necrozma forms.
Well,
Do we
technically
all
there is one
Oh,
form
keep
that
it
we've never
bright.
seen
Welcome to the
before.
stream. Version. Welcome to the stream as well.
I know of.
Version. I think it's version.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do we also include the Oricorio form?
The 4 choreo forms.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget. I can just pull from your channel. I can just click on you and pull from your channel. I almost put Bry's link. I should put Bry's link as well. Honestly, to be terribly honest.
And what's stopping you?
The fact that I have to click his name and then go to channel and then
You
click
guys remember that there's
Copy.
technically a form we've never seen before?
What?
the original dragon.
Yeah, the original dragon that was
I'm still
Kyurem,
mad.
Reshiram, and Zekrom all combined.
That is one of my gripes on Gen 5. So if we're talking crap on Gen 5, even though it's the best
So we're gonna see
generation,
that?
it's that we don't have the original dragon, and that in the first one, we only get to use the first original, or not the original, but the 151. You don't get to use any other
It's-
old Pokemon.
I just now have a new idea for if they ever do an Arceus sequel with Gen 5.
Why
Have
would
the
it be
original
Go
dragon.
into more on that. And that
Yeah.
could be the legendary of that game.
Oh,
Finally
you
see-
mean Gen 5 in an Arceus style. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so we can see the original
This morning,
dragon.
I can't remember who was in this call. All I know is that it was me,
Wasn't me.
Bob, and I think Will.
Wasn't me.
It definitely wasn't you because you're not a part of the main group chat type thing.
I was also
Did I
at work.
not?
so.
Did I not put eggs in my party? Oh my god! I cannot believe I did that.
But we were talking about like ideas for sequels to Arceus.
Mhm.
If it were Gen 2, it'd have to. I feel like it would have to be the third game in the series, because technically it would be like a little because the whole Johto and Kanto thing. If they were to do an Arceus version of it, it would have to be like a different region entirely because they split into Kanto and Johto.
I mean, they already did
Sense.
Kanto.
I had a really stupid idea where where the original region where Johto and Kanto split was called Japan. It was the Japan region.
I mean, we
And
already
they had this
have
huge
we already
Pokemon
have an
war, and then it
Arceus
became
game.
Kanto and Johto.
We already have an Arceus game for Kanto. It's called Let's Go. They're exactly the same games. I will not rest my case.
But the style of the games is so drastically different.
No, I mean yes. Let's Go. Let's Go is a good made game. You're right.
One of the ideas that I had was Gen 5 being the sequel, or Gen 3 being the direct sequel to Arceus. And then the next game actually has something to do with like the build-up of the gym leaders and Elite Four and all this stuff like that in a different region. Where they already like heard about all the stuff that happened in the Hisui region, and then they were all in talks about trying to get better with Pokemon in like relationship wise, that they started building up these leagues of sorts. See who can be better at, or what region can be better at doing that. You either play as a whole new character who's either from the future or you're actually from that region, that time period. If the RCS games aren't in a pocket dimension. There's like so many different ideas that I have for those games that I don't think Game Freak will ever really implement. If they actually were to make sequels.
Let's
I'm very
go.
tempted to see if I could just like send them an email saying that I have a whole bunch of ideas that I would love for them to do. Like whoever, when does Game Freak or Nintendo ever listen to anything?
They don't. Nintendo's
Oh.
so bad about listening to their people. But yeah, I think Let's Go and Legends Arceus are the exact same games.
It's a whole different timeline because it doesn't have anything to do with main. It's like, oh, we have megas for some reason. It's like it's not even.
Yeah, I could say exactly the same thing about Legends. I don't know. We have old Pokemon. Oh
you
God.
actually enjoy Let's Go. You don't enjoy Arceus.
Let's Go's graphics looked good. 100%. Shinyhunting is good, and well, I guess it's good in both. But
Hey, Snappy.
I feel very strongly on this subject.
I just realized we never finished building Soul Valley. It was so long.
Okay, what do you want to do with Savai?
I don't know.
Okay, do you want to pinpoint a weakness, or do you think there's a good type for him to be?
Well, I can't specify a type since I'm evioliting it.
You shouldn't eviolite Silvally?
So Valley's the evolution of type Null, so an eviolite would be okay in theory, correct?
Eviolite doesn't work unless the Pokemon can evolve.
I thought eviolite worked on evolution.
No, it was only if it's not fully evolved.
So type Null would be better.
Type Null would be the one that gets eviolated. Silvally would be the one that gets a typing.
Okay, so I'm stupid is what I'm hearing.
I mean, it's just a simple mix-up.
Not us.
I don't think
No,
that's stupid at all.
I think I'm stupid. Anyways. So, what if I was gonna do moves on the type Null?
Okay, type Null's rough to run with, but we can definitely do it.
Should I put Toxic on it?
Toxic is smart.
But I already have a Toxic one. Is it okay to have multiple Toxic ones?
Yeah, because your other Toxic Mon is very frail.
It's not frail though. You know how well built my Pyukumuku is?
Oh, I forgot Pyukumuku.
Pyukumuku is phenomenal for...
Pyukumuku is a good Toxic Mon. I thought we were talking about the Corrosive Boy.
Oh, yeah, I have 3 Toxic Mons. I don't
Yeah.
need Toxic on. I don't need Toxic on.
I would actually put Thunder Wave on it. What do you want to do with this thing? Do you want to set up and sweep with it? Or do you want it to be like a something that does like chip damage and is annoying?
I kind of want to make it a defensive Stalmon. Is that possible?
If you're gonna make it a Stalmon, I would put Toxic on it. But you can't stall with this thing.
Can I make it bulky? Can I
can
make
make
it
it
annoyingly bulky?
You can make it bulky and annoying, but you can't make it a Stalmon.
Can I make it bulky and annoying? Like max defense,
Yes.
max HP.
Yes.
Kinda. Yeah.
So you would want to run one of these moves. Yo, Gold Halo, thank you for subscribing. So you probably want to run one of these moves being either U-turn or substitute, definitely not both.
It's gonna be substitute because I like to be an obnoxious a little obnoxious thief.
I'd argue that U-turn is even more obnoxious.
Yeah, but I don't like swap out moves, and substitute doesn't swap me out.
Interesting. I live for
But
swap out moves.
But U-turn does damage, so I'll do U-turn.
No, run with whatever you normally run with. Run with something that you're used to.
No, U-turn's fine. I forgot U-turn does damage, and substitute's gonna take damage from me, so that's actually the better call.
So yeah, I definitely run U-turn, but know the fact that you're always going to be slower than whatever you're facing.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, things that I would run. Are you running Thunder Wave, or are you running? If you're running Thunder Wave, definitely do U-turn.
Thunder Wave U-turn. I'm kind of thinking Iron Defense to be annoying with the defense stat.
I don't know. You already have Sky High Defense, and this thing isn't going to be able to regain health, sadly.
I were to use Rest and Sleep Talk together.
Rest and Sleep Talk wouldn't do anything.
Fair point. I could do Try Attack to get some damage in.
I would run. Actually, what do you have? Ooh, you're not super slow. I would run like Ironhead.
Ironhead?
Did you just get raided again? Was that a while ago?
Turtle Tactics, or did we get another one? Yeah. Oh,
They're actually
Gold
Gold Raid. I will wait until they come in.
Oh.
But I would run.
Actually called Turtle Raid instead of Gold Raid. I don't know what it is.
I think it's a Turtle Raid.
Okay.
I think that the person's a turtle from Turtle Tactics stream, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I would run like Ironhead. If you want to be super annoying, I'd run like Ironhead Air Slash and run it just a mixed attacker that just gets flinches. That's gonna be a stall breaker, instead of a staller, which is probably even better. So if something is stalling you, then you just send this out and you just destroy them.
I'm a little confused.
What's up?
Check your chat on stream. I don't know whether this is an actual raid or not. I'm really sorry to chat, but I'm struggling to tell if this is
Gold
an actual
Halo,
raid.
what were you streaming?
Were you live? Am I the stupid person here?
No, you're not the stupid one in the situation. They're the one that's confusing.
Am I losing my lose my mind?
I'm just gonna.
God.
I had a dollar for every time you called you're so stupid. I would probably have enough to go do something.
Enough to go buy your G Fuel.
Already did.
Oh, nice.
I got $5 earlier today.
Nice. Nice.
So do you know what to do with this stall breaker?
What?
Do you know what a stall breaker is?
In theory, yes. In the moment, currently, no.
This would absolutely destroy your Pukimiku.
The type null?
The type null. So if you have something like Blissey or something like Pukimiku, this would absolutely destroy it. A mon that kind of like Wobbuffet that just sets up and does damage.
So what nature should I put on this? Because it's 252 HP, 252 defense, and I put my extra 4 into speed, but I don't know if that was a good call.
That's smart. I would do that.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, stupid, see?
Up in defense? down in special attack, maybe?
Ooh, that's a rough one.
I think I'm gonna do up in speed, down in special attack, and that's gonna give it a jolly. No, not up in speed. Up in defense. Damn.
I would.
That's gonna give it an impish nature.
You might do up or down in special defense.
It's got 95 base stat for special defense. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
It's got 95 base stat on the special defense. I think it'll be okay. Okay, and then Blacephalon. I need an item for this boy. Let's see.
Do you want a stupid item, or do you want like something that's actually smart?
Let's hold off and then we can decide. So I want to put knockoff on Blacephalon. Maybe that's a.
Don't. Let me check.
It learns knockoff. I already put knockoff on it.
Oh, it actually has okay stats. Okay. That's weird.
Or I could put Dark Pulse on it. I think
I would put Dark Pulse.
I think I'm gonna do Dark Pulse
because its
instead of...
special attack is so high.
Yeah. Okay, so and then knock off the skull, yeah.
I would run.
You know what? If I does this one learn? Damn, it doesn't learn that. Never mind. Ignore me.
So, Blacephalon is really, really good because it gets a really, really strong attack. So, Blacephalon is a lot like Salazzle in the fact that it is just an absolute beast. But it's so ungodly frail. So, what's going to happen is this is going to be your sweeper. Blacephalon?
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to knock out something that you know you're faster than, you're going to knock it out, and then you're going to get a special attack raise because of Beast Boost.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just going to keep rocking everything. So one thing you probably want to put on this thing, you definitely want to be up in speed and then max speed it.
I use Expanding Force. Or I need to psychic for that, don't I? Yeah, I need a psychic terrain for it. I almost want to put Explosion on it as a last precaution.
So you should run Mind Blown.
Mind Blown?
Yes.
Oh.
So
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's base 150.
Yeah.
And it takes half your health.
Yep.
The health I wouldn't worry about because you have no health anyway. And you're going to be fast and everything. Everything's going to body you anyway, so it shouldn't like really matter. Yeah, so I'd run Mind Blown, which will get you that special attack raise, and you'll just start bodying things.
Should I put a berry on this one?
So you can either do a berry. What I would even suggest is Shell Bell.
I was thinking an guava berry.
An guava berry.
A shell bell wouldn't be a bad idea either.
So you'd want to run a citrus if you were going to run an guava berry, because it just doesn't confuse you.
Oh, I'll do shell bell then.
So.
Mind Blown, Dark Pulse. What else?
You'll probably want something that's not going to take half your health. That's a fire type move. So I'd run something like Flamethrower. And then I would definitely just run Shadow Ball for stab.
Okay. And then 252 in special attack, yeah.
And then 252 in speed, and then up that speed as high as you can.
And then, so the nature needs to be speed based, is what I'm hearing?
Yeah, so you're going to run Timid. Which is up in speed, lower attack.
And then what should my final 4 go into? HP?
Your final
Or into one of
four.
my defenses.
I'd put it into your special defense.
Okay. Okay, and then my Tapu Koko still needs final move now that we have a team built.
Okay, what is your team?
Mimikyu, Tapu Koko, Pyuknuku, Blacephalon, Type Null, and Salazzle.
Salazzle, and then okay, so I have Tapu Koko, Blacephalon, Mimikyu, Type Null, Salazzle, and then what else?
Pyuknuku, and Type Null, and Blacephalon. And I think you got everything else.
How do you spell Pyuknuku?
Pyuknuku. A lot of U's.
Every time I think about that Pokemon, all I can think about is butthole. It's the butthole.
No.
Yes.
Have you seen it? Wait, have you seen it shiny?
No.
It's green. It's a bright green.
The green butthole.
No.
It's a green butthole.
No.
Okay, you're going to want to run. I don't know why I said this. You're going to want to run something that's super effective against ground types, which is what I told you, like, weirdly as a joke.
Hidden power ground.
So
then?
you're going to want to run either hidden power water, hidden power ice, hidden power grass.
I think I'm gonna do hidden power ice. Oh, I didn't do its EVs either for Tapu Koko.
I
Tapu
might
Koko-
actually run hidden power water. Because you definitely have coverage for, like, dragons, which is the only thing I could see you using ice for.
Okay, I don't have EVs built for this guy.
Up in special, up in speed.
Yeah, it's already got a suggestion with the Smogon analysis for this one, so I'll take its analysis this time around. I feel like
Was.
okay. I'm gonna export this team to you, Snappy.
Stone family, welcome to the stream. Did I just miss all of those? I
Oh,
did.
Stone Family.
Welcome to the family, Madrigal.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
BRB, I'm going to get
watched it.
water. Yo, Pog. Water is pretty good.
I sent the team to you, Snappy, just so you can look over it one more time. That was an odd thing I just did. I definitely saved that swearing for another time.
Ooh, Life
Do you
Orb
want me to send you-
Mimikyu.
Huh?
Life Orb Mimikyu.
Yes?
That's weird.
It's good. Do you want me to battle you with this team after stream?
I don't know, I can make a team and I can destroy you with it.
Do you want me to send you my Gen 4 team that I used against Sebi too? So that you can help me rebuild this later?
Yes, definitely send me Sebi's team.
My
Or the
against
team that you
Sebi?
face Sebi, sorry, yeah.
I mean, it was a really good team. I won't lie. It was a really good team in
Oh
theory.
god, okay, can you... Okay, they all just blended together.
Oh my.
Torterra. Interesting.
Am I so so so? Shizzle. Shizzle stick.
Special Bop Honey.
Are you gonna go to 200 for your reset?
I want to try. I might go just to 195. Because those resets are so long. I mean, it's gonna take an extra 20 minutes if I do 10 more resets.
I don't mind. I'm not in a rush.
I mean, but I mind.
Do you have work tomorrow, or do you not want to do?
Yeah,
do you
I
not
gotta
wanna
work
do
every
your
day.
reset?
They're only doing 15 counters per stream.
Starting to feel that way.
I don't know.
Can you
What
start
was
the
I
stream
at?
off with like 50?
Did you even do
150
your
mean?
diagonal hunt tonight?
What?
Did you hunt for diagonal tonight?
No,
No?
no. You probably weren't here when I explained that.
No, I was in Subby's stream until the raid.
Yeah. Today's kind of wonky.
Is the 895 how many eggs you've done, by the way?
Yes.
I got you. So you're
that
over
you-
odds for everything right
Oh,
now,
I'm
except for
way over
except for the
odds.
church wig, right?
Yeah.
Happy, do you need an extra spot on that layout for the numbers?
No, because I mean, I was supposed to do Cragnal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I, like, you know, should have done Cragnal, but when I went to like the spots you hunt Cragnal, none of it was snowing, and I thought I thought one area only snowed always, and I was really confused when it wasn't snowing.
Welcome
So
back, Pilar.
yeah.
I hope I'm saying your name correctly.
So yeah, it wasn't snowing, so I was like, okay, now what do I do? And I was like, well, I guess I just hunt for Litwick. You know?
And you still haven't gotten your shining candle.
No, I'm struggling.
Can you just
What?
melt one of them down and change the color?
I mean, they just are. The only thing different about Litwick is its flame is red.
Couldn't you just like
Aren't
change
its
the
eyes
wick that's inside the candle?
also a different color when it's shiny?
What?
I thought its eyes were also like bright green when it's shiny.
I mean, it could be. I don't remember.
I'm pulling up shiny Litwick right
Hibernate
now.
during the summer because when they
But I know
melt-
the main thing is that it's red. Because it's
Yeah,
like the
it's-
chandelier thing.
Its eyes are bright green, and its flame is going to be more blue than red or purple.
still really
Okay, I
confused
may
on
have
why we
lied. I
started
may have
making
just
Pokemon
like
out of,
thought.
like things that we eat or
Watch, you have gotten shiny Litwick and not even realized, Snappy.
See, I was thinking that, but that wouldn't. I couldn't. I'd go through
Well-
Pokemon Home and it shows if they're shiny.
That's true.
Because 1 and O.
What do you mean, Pilar?
Yeah, I don't know what is really happening because 1 and.
isn't that just one less L than Pillar?
What's shinies? So you have a 1 in like 4,000 chance to get a shiny normally. And so people just hunt for the different color, and there's nothing different about it but the color. There's a couple different ways you can lower your odds, but yeah.
It'd be really cool if they actually had something that would make it a special nothing color.
I like that it's only color. Because if it was like a competitive thing, then everybody would just be running shinies, and it would be annoying.
Just every single shiny has one secret random thing. You'd always have to get like more than one of each Pokemon shiny. I hope that it had a certain ability. It,
I was repeating, but I forgot the title. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna keep it at 900. I think.
I don't feel like shiny hunting is worth my time. And
I
don't
mean,
I have all the time in the world to do whatever at this point.
yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same, right? Because like, but the fact is that I'm ADHD and I'm doing something all the time, and so I just happen to just pick up shiny hunting, because it's something I can do in the background and talk and converse, and then, I do so much anyway.
There's so many things that I want to do, but the thing is, I'm not a Pokemon channel, so I can't really do any of those ideas.
I mean, it's not entirely true.
I just don't want to like randomly like shiny hunt when I'm not a Pokemon channel. Yeah, I play Pokemon content on my channel, but like I'm not a Pokemon channel. There's like certain things that I just feel extremely weird doing. I feel more comfortable with doing side Pokemon games than I do main Pokemon games.
Valid.
Like I could play Pokemon XD, Coliseum, Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Channel, all this stuff, and I wouldn't feel that weird about it.
Pokemon Ranger.
Pokemon Rangers, I feel like I wouldn't feel that bad about for the fact that they're not mainline Pokemon games. They're just little like stories here and there, but
I would love to watch somebody play the Pokemon Ranger games. I adore
I
the
just
Rangers.
it would be a blind run because I don't know anything about those games other than like maybe a little bit of Guardian Ranger and that's it.
Yeah, I am playing the Pokemon Ranger series on my channel pretty soon, but I've never played it, so.
Snappy, I still need to like talk to you like in a private call about the layout or the thing that you asked me about a couple days ago.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like still really confused on it, and I've literally just opened up a project. I'm like, I don't know what to do, so I closed it.
Okay, I'm gonna end off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do everything the YouTube decided to do, and we will see you guys next time. Whee!
Bye.